But today is not about anyone up here on this stage. It's not about the President, the Secretary of Defense, me, CQ. It's not about us. It's about something much larger than all of us. It's about our democracy. It's about our republic. It's about the colors posted behind me. It's about the ideas and the values that make up this great experiment in liberty. Those values and ideas are contained within the Constitution of the United States of America, which is the moral North Star for all of us who have the privilege of wearing the cloth of our nation. It is that document, the idea that is America, it is that document that gives purpose to our service. It is that document that gives purpose to our lives. It is that document that all of us in uniform swear to protect and defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That has been true across generations, and we in uniform are willing to die to pass that document off to the next generation. So it is that document that gives ultimate purpose to our death. The motto of our country is E pluribus unum. From the many come one. We are one nation under God. We are indivisible with liberty for all. And the motto of our Army for over 200 years, since 14 June 1775, when a company of Pennsylvania riflemen formed it, the motto has been, "This we'll defend." And the "this" refers to the Constitution of the United States, that we, the people, in order to form a more perfect union, to protect the liberty of this country. You see, we in uniform are unique. We are unique among the world's armies. We are unique among the world's militaries. We don't take an oath to a country. We don't take an oath to a tribe. We don't take an oath to a religion. We don't take an oath to a king or a queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator. We don't take an oath to an individual. We take an oath to the Constitution, and we take an oath to the idea that is America, and we're willing to die to protect it. Every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Guardian, and Coast Guardsman, each of us commits our very life to protect and defend that document, regardless of personal price. And we are not easily intimidated. More than 1.1 million in uniform have paid the supreme sacrifice, to include the 400,000 that rest in eternal peace at Arlington National Cemetery. Those who sacrificed themselves on the altar of freedom in the last 2.5 centuries of this country must not have done so in vain. The millions wounded in our nation's wars did not sacrifice their limbs and shed their blood to see this great experiment in democracy perish from this earth. No, we, the United States military, will always be true to those that came before us. We will never, under any circumstances, turn our back on our duty. Thomas Paine famously wrote in his pamphlet, The Crisis, "These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he that stands by it now deserves the love and thanks of men and women. And tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered." From the earliest days, before we were even a nation, our military stood there. It stood on the wall, it stood in the breach, it suffered the crucible of combat, and it stood the watch and defended liberty for all Americans. Each of us signs a blank check to this country to protect our freedom. The blood we spill pays for our freedom of speech. Our blood pays for the right to assemble, our due process, our freedom of the press, our right to vote, and all the other rights and privileges that come with being an American. It is the blood of our fallen, it is the blood of our wounded that sustains our freedom. and we should always be inspired by them. We should never forget them, and we should always honor them. That is why my father's uncle fought and was wounded at the Meuse-Argonne in 1918. That's why his other uncle fought and was hurt at Gallipoli in 1916. That's why my uncle, my father's brother, was at Normandy, and while my mother's brother was in the Philippines. That is why yet another uncle fought in Korea, and my cousins fought in Vietnam. That is why my mother treated those returning from the Pacific, and that is why my father hit the beach at Iwo Jima. So that we, the people, in order to form that more perfect union, may enjoy the fruits of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We, the American people, we, the American military, must never turn our back on those that came before us. And we will never turn our back on the Constitution. That is our North Star. That is who we are, and that is why we fight. Thank you, and may God bless our military, and may God bless the United States of America.